This is Kiwi Whispers. Tonight I thought I would do a video response for Lily Whispers, who's an Australian whisperer. She's fairly new and she does great soft-spoken videos. But she did a Australianisms video tag sort of where she says certain words that are common to Australian speech. So I thought that was a good idea, and I'd followed up with Kiwiisms. Also, Whispering in Blue and Liberty Whispers did a similar one where Liberty Whispers asked Whispering in Blue what some of the British speak meant, and she had a hard time answering some of the questions. I thought it was great. It was fun to listen to as well. So I'll get going with these Kiwiisms specific to New Zealand speak. I've got a big long list of different words and sayings, so I have to try and just be a bit selective and pick some good ones. Okay, so first one on the list is batch, spelled B-A-C-H, a batch. So this is a typical New Zealand holiday home or a beach house. If you're fortunate enough, you'll have a batch by the beach. A banger, bangers and mash. So a banger is another name for a sausage. You put some bangers on the barbie, which means to put a sausage on the barbecue. But just throw a couple of bangers on the barbie and we'll be right. Another name we would say for sausage is snarler. Put some bangers and snarls on the barbie. So I just mentioned what barbie was, just barbecue, shortened. I realise that a lot of these things will be similar in Australia and probably British as well. Big smoke. Big smoke refers to a city. So for many of us that live in small towns, when we move away to go to university or a proper job, it's referred to as going to the big smoke. Bloody oats. This is an affirmation or agreement term. So say someone asked you, did you enjoy those fish and chips? And if I was agreeing, I'd say, yeah, bloody oats, yeah. Or it's a bit like, I've mentioned it in the past, I say, crack dick. Sort of like surprise as well, bloody oats. Mate, it's a fairly common term here. You see one of your mates, hey mate, how you going? Yeah, good mate, thanks. It's quite an endearing term where friends call each other mate. Mate, how you going, mate? Good, thanks, mate, how you? Pretty much every sentence has mate in it. Following along, same sort of line, is a bloke. Now, a bloke is a common man, or, a top guy, top bloke. He's a good guy. So, some top blokes in the whispering community. Hush Jade, he's a top bloke. He's a good mate too. And that whispering Canadian, yeah, top similar meaning to that's all there is to it. For example, if something wasn't working because, say, a bolt was loose, I'd say just tighten that nut and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, it's a weird one, but Bob's your uncle. It's done. Bob's your uncle. That's the way to do it. Bugger. That's a pretty Kiwi term. Bugger. I know other countries say it. But bugger me, I'm tired. Or bugger off, mate, you're annoying me. I guess it's a slightly more polite way of using the F word. Yeah. Bugger me. Now, here's a word that Australians always make fun of us for saying, and that's chili bin. I'll say it again, chili bin. In Australia, they call them eskies. So they're an insulated box, usually polystyrene or something similar, for keeping beer or food cool. I don't know why, but Australians think we say chali bun, a chali bun, but it's a chili bin. I don't know how they get it wrong. Silly Australians. Anyway, another one they always make fun of us for is fish and chips. Again, they think we say it fish and chops, but we're not that retarded. They say it fish and chips. Fish and chips. I don't know. It's funny anyway. Chocker block. That means if something is chocker, it's full, or like to the brim, nothing can fit. So that chili bin is chocker of beer, you won't get any more on there. It's chocker block full of beer. Choice, bro. Choice is. Choice means great or excellent. That's another thing that we do a lot. We put as at the end of a word to further enhance how we feel about something. So we say it's choice as, or sweet as, mean as. That's another quite a Kiwi thing to say. It's mean. Something's mean. It means it's cool or it's wicked or something. It's mean as. Also, you can put bro after it. Mean as, bro. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Hard out. Yeah, nah, bro. Awesome. I think I'm too white for this. Anyway. Chunder. Chunder means to throw up. Usually if you've had too many beers from the chili bin, you'd have a chunder. A cocky. I didn't know what this was till only a couple of years ago. But a cocky is also referred to as a farmer. Or the cow cockies. Yeah, I don't really know where it comes from, that word, but a cocky is a farmer. There's a few racist ones here that I won't say because they're not very funny. Cuzzy bro, or cuz, which is short basically for cousin. So at Christmas time, we all get together with the cuzzies, have a feed, a mean ass feed. Cuzzies. A dag. Someone who is a dag is someone who is funny or a bit of a character. Dairy. Dairy is very common here. A dairy is a corner store or mart, whatever else people call them overseas. Dairies are almost always, particularly in the part of the country that I live, run by Indians. In the town I live in, every dairy I can think of is run by Indians, and the town next to us, all Indians. I don't know what it is, but they must be great shopkeepers, and they do a good job. But yeah, the dairy, good old dairy, where you got to get your milk or your bread or lollies. Lollies are sweets or candy. Ding. So if you ding someone's car, it means you put a small dent in the panel work. Or if you're annoyed at the person that dinged your car, you'd probably call them an egg. You'd say, "Oh, you dinged my car, you egg." Yeah. Dipstick. That's not the thing that you find in the engine of the car to check the oil. Well, it is that, but it's also a stupid person, or thick. That's stupid. Yeah, you don't want to be a dipstick around here. You'd be stupid. Dodgy. Dodgy means something is not right or it's untrustworthy. No, I don't trust that. That's dodgy, mate. The dole. The dole refers to the unemployment benefit, where the government gives you money because you don't have a job or you can't find a job. So you'd be on the dole. Dunny. Now, dunny is the toilet. Go sit on the dunny. Now a duvet. I guess other people call them quilts, or if you're in Australia you call it a doona. Now I do not know why you call it a doona. But anyway, we call it a duvet. D-U-V-E-T. The quilt on the bed is a duvet. E-H. Now all you Canadians should be listening. But we say A a lot as well. Pronounced like the letter A. It's often used at the end of a sentence to prompt a question. For example, "That's a pretty cool car, eh?" It also replaces the word what. If you didn't hear someone. Eh? What do you say? Eh? That's mean as, eh? It's a mean as car. I haven't heard this word referred to before, but a fart sack, also known as a sleeping bag. I'm going to use that now. Go sleep in the fart sack while out camping. Fizzy drink. Fizzy, which is soda, pop, or any carbonated drink. So if you're underage, you would have a chili bun full of fizzies instead of beers. Flash. If something is flash, it means it's pretty cool and modern, or, shiny. That's a flash car, man. Footy. Well, yeah, footy is rugby. Yeah. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. How you going? G'day is a greeting, shortened from the word good day. G'day. Girl's blouse. If you're a big girl's blouse, you're a wuss. Or you pike out of things Oh, you big girl's blouse. Or girl's blouse, at least. Bush. Bush is a forest or woods, as other people will call it. But you go out to the bush for a tramp or a walk. Takeaways or greasies is, I like to refer to them as. Takeaways or greasies is fast food that you take away to eat, such as fish and chips, and hot dogs and hamburgers and that sort of stuff. It's usually a Friday night meal where it's the end of the working week, everyone's tired, so they just get some takeaways for tea. Gumboots. Good old gumboots. These are known as Wellingtons or wellies in the UK. The gumboots that you wear on the farm, step in all the cow poo. Gumboots are a very Kiwi icon. In fact, in a town called Taihape, they hold an annual event where they throw gumboots to see who can throw it the farthest. Hokey pokey. Hokey pokey is it's like a gold coloured candy or caramel sort of candy. It's also a flavoured ice cream, hokey pokey ice cream. It's like vanilla ice cream with these candy bits in it. A hottie. A hottie not only refers to an attractive female, or male I guess, but a hot water bottle to sleep with a hottie tonight. Hey, yeah. Honky dory or hunky dory. That means everything is fine. It's just good. Everything's honky dory. Ice block. That is a popsicle. Like frozen popsicle on a stick. It's an ice block. Makes sense, right? It's a block of ice. Jandals. There's a real Kiwi term. Throw on your jandals, which are thongs or flip-flops. You wear them on your feet. Very Kiwi icon indeed. Chuck on your jandals, go down to the beach from your batch, take your chili bin, and you have a good time. Kiwi. This refers to many things. The flightless bird, which is our national icon. The fruit, but we call that a kiwi fruit here. Me, and everyone else that inhabits this country as a Kiwi. Mountain oyster. Now if you've ever eaten one of these, then you've eaten a sheep's testicle. Good for you. Mum. M-U-M. Mum is mother. Not a mom, but a mum. Oi. Oi. O-I. Which is oi. Which means to get someone's attention. For example, if someone wasn't listening and you wanted them to come over to you, you'd say, oi, come over here. Oi, come here, you egg. Bring the chili bin. A pavlova, or a pav. It's basically a giant meringue pudding covered in cream and fruit, particularly kiwi fruit or strawberries. A pom. If you're a pom or a pommy, that means you hail from England. Silly old poms. I'm just joking, we love you. She'll be right. Now, this is a very common expression of saying something will be alright or it'll be fine. It's also a very popular work ethic. If you pretty much do a half-assed job, she'll be right, which means it's probably not terribly good, or you didn't really put a lot of effort into something and just say she'll be right and leave it and walk away. Yeah, it's usually like a quick, unprofessional job, do it yourself sort of attitude and say she'll be right. And also very commonly followed by mate. She'll be right, mate. Squiz. To take a squiz at something, it means to have a look. If you tell someone to come have a squiz, it means to tell them to come have a look at something. Togs. Togs are your swimming attire, or your swimming costume. You pack your togs, head down to the beach, bring the chili bin, and have a bloody good time. And don't forget the tomato sauce, which is ketchup. Twink. It's kind of a funny word for what it actually is, but twink is liquid paper, or whiteout, or correction fluid, or whatever else you call it. Up the duff. If you're up the duff, you're pregnant. Whānau. Whānau is the Māori word for family. Wops, or wop-wops. In a previous video, I took you out to the wops, which means it's in the middle of nowhere, or out of the way. A yank. Now, a lot of you are Yanks, or Americans. Okay, last one. This is probably the most funny saying I've ever heard come out of anyone's mouth here. But if you say, yeah, nah, it's basically agreeing, but not. Let's use it in a sentence. If I were to ask someone, those Australians can't play rugby, eh? And I would reply, yeah, nah, they're useless. So it's like an affirmative and a negative, but at the same time, yeah, nah. Or if I was to say to someone, you know, you really annoyed me last night when you wouldn't stop talking. And they replied, yeah, nah, I know. Yeah, nah. It's basically saying they understand, but disagree with you at the same time. It's sort of the best way I can explain it. But yeah, that'll do for now. So if you want to, you can do a response to this video to keep it going, because it's quite interesting and fun to hear other people's responses. So I'll leave it at that, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon.